from the National Weather Service. More details coming up next on Grayson County Weather.
This is Grayson County Weather.
First thing we're going to look at is the Big Clifty Weather Cam. Why is that? We got ice forming on the Big Clifty Weather Cam now, as you can tell. This is on the gutters right along the building right here. That's ice forming on the Big Clifty Weather Cam, as you can tell right now. As we switch over to radar, this is what the radar is looking like right now. Freezing rain along along these counties right here. This is sleet. There's sleet around Louisville right now, and there's a few slick spots too up around Louisville as well too. But this is what the radar is looking like right now around our area. So we got new ice total, new ice accumulation map. So here it is, new updated map. 0.3 of an inch for Grayson County, almost 0.3 for Bardstown, almost 0.3 for Campbellville. 0.3 for Campbellville, and Columbia, almost 0.3. Bowling Green, 0.2, and that's what it's looking like for our area. That's how much freezing rain we'll get. Take a look at the road temperatures right now as we transition to that. Road temperatures right now is at 36.6 degrees right now. Air temperature is at 30, and it will be dropping tonight. Wind gusts is around 5 miles per hour right now. North winds blowing. The wind is blowing north at 5 miles per hour. Peak wind gust at 10 miles per hour. This is down in Litchfield right now. Snow accumulation map. We'll take a look at the snow accumulation map. Less than an inch for everybody on this map, except for these three towns right here. 0. Nothing. Is what it's saying. But this is what the snow accumulation map is looking like right now. So give you a live look at the radar again, show you how much stuff we have. How much rain we have. We're going to put this radar into motion too. We have not done that yet. Putting this radar into motion, you can see all that moving. Well, I get my arms wrong. You can see all that stuff pushing up towards this way, as you can tell on the radar. It's all pushing up towards northeast towards Frankfurt. But this freezing rain right now, as you can tell on the radar, it's moving west to east on the radar. But we're going to turn on local storm reports. We can pop them up on here and show you. So we have this one right here around Owensboro is Davis County. 2 posts snap with multiple wires covering both west and eastbound lane of the Auburn Parkway west of Owensboro. That's from a state trooper in Owensboro, the one that I'm at right now. Elizabethtown, 1/10 of an inch in Hardin County. That was from amateur radio. And freezing rain in Vine Grove, 1/15 of an inch. But that's what it's showing up on the radar right now, those storm reports. But this is the radar in motion, as you can tell behind me. Rain down to the south, that freezing rain here, then sleet. Then up above that, you have a little bit of snow mixing in with that, around that area. As you can tell right there. If you're just now tuning in, I can't see, for some reason I can't see the comments on the thing that I have right now. I don't know why. It was working, but I don't know why now. But this is what it's looking like right now in our area. And there's more stuff to come. We're going to switch over to Paducah radar and show you what the Paducah radar is showing. As we wait for it to load. Okay, it's loaded. So this is what Paducah radar is looking like right now. It's showing that freezing rain moving in our area as well. We put it into motion. It's moving that same direction too. We got this sleet right here as showing up as well. And then above that is that snow. So we're going to take a look at this. They did update this a while ago. This was updated. Greater than of 1/4 of an inch possible for our area. With storm impact is between high and very high. And ice accumulation is high. So that's why we're issuing that weather alert day. And that's why that alert day logo is still up for right now. So as we transition, so we'll give you another look at the Big Clifty weather cam. It looks like traffic on the parkway is moving okay at a pretty good okay speed. You can see water droplets on that ice right there. You can see it forming on the camera right there. That's what it's looking like right now. But pavement temperature right here, pavement temperature in Litchfield right now is at 36.5 degrees. Air temperature is at 30 degrees. And subsurfaces is at 39.5. But this temperature right here will drop tonight with this temperature dropping as well. And we'll keep you updated on that too. But you can see the ice right there, it just dripped whenever I touched it. But it's getting ready to drip again. Right about now. Well, I thought it did, but that ice icicle is trying to grow on the camera. But it's pretty cool. You can just see it on the camera. Well, pretty cool. But you can see some stuff blowing towards the camera. That might be rain showing up on the camera. You can tell right behind me on the Big Clifty weather cam. But yep. So we'll give you one last look at the radar right now. This is what the radar is looking like around the area right now. This is for Paducah right now. We're going to take a look at the Louisville radar right now. Okay, we're just going to update it. We're going to zoom in on Grayson County. Okay, here's Grayson County. So, freezing rain around Grayson County right now. You might be seeing freezing rain in Annetta and Wax, but it's just showing up as regular rain right now. But treat it like it's freezing rain because we're supposed to have a lot of freezing rain. So that's why we're issuing that weather alert day. And we're take a look at the ice total accumulations again as we transition to that. .3 of an inch for Litchfield, almost 3/10 for Bardstown, and Columbia, almost 3/10 of an inch for Columbia. If you're along this line, 1/4 inch to a 1/2 inch of ice is expected for this ice accumulation map right here. So we're gonna go. If you see, do you know how to drive on these conditions? This video will tell you how to drive on if you have to get out or anything. But this is from the Kentucky State Police.
Hi, I'm Sergeant Billy Gregory, Commander of the Public Affairs Branch with the Kentucky State Police, here today to talk to you about black ice. It's an issue that we may be facing later on here in the Commonwealth as storms are predicted to move in. Black ice is not just ice, it's considered black ice because it appears wet on the roadways. And so we want to tell you some tips and suggestions on how to deal with those. First and foremost, wear your seatbelt and be that person that cleans off their windows and not driving with ice and snow on there. We want to make sure that your visibility is the best it can be and that others can see you as well. So also clean off the taillights and clean off the headlights. And just because you have a four-wheel drive vehicle, don't think you can handle all of these road conditions. When tires get onto ice, they lose traction. So it's not going to be what you think it is because snow provides a little bit of that. Ice does not. So when you reach a patch of black ice, take your foot off the accelerator immediately. Make sure you're keeping a straight wheel. It's advisable since you should be able to coast safely over the ice. If you turn the wheel, you may wind up in a skid and lose control of the vehicle. But if you do, be sure to turn into the skid. We want to make sure that you're avoiding brakes at all times. Don't ever slam on the brakes. If necessary, pump the brakes just when you need to. If you're going fast and you think that you may be losing control, try to skid across and slide across softly the ice patch. Don't slam on the brakes under any circumstances. The only situation there will be your inability to control the vehicle. And one of the biggest mistakes drivers make when driving on the black ice is overcorrecting when they get into a skid. So you'll want to avoid that at all. Gently turn into the skid while pumping the brakes. And then that should get you to returning your steering to normal. Once your tires get traction on the road again, you should find it easy to correct from there. A few suggestions that we have on what you should do regarding the weather that's predicted to be coming is start now running your errands. Stock up on food items and enjoy a warm day inside your home with your family. Try to stay off the roads while our transportation cabinet is taking care of them. And if you have to be sure the car has a winter survival kit. Blankets, cat litter, booster cables, tow chains, flashlights, flares, reflectors, water, snacks, etc. Do what's necessary to make sure you're prepared for inclement winter weather. Thank you for listening today, and be safe.
Coming up, we'll show you how to prepare for this winter storm coming up.
As we head into the winter months, it is important to prepare for snowstorms and very cold weather. Protect yourself by staying indoors. When entering public indoor spaces to keep out of the cold, make sure to follow Center for Disease Control guidelines to prevent the spread of COVID-19. Wear a mask and keep at least 6 feet away from others. Be a good neighbor, but from a distance. Reach out to family and friends by phone, email, text, video chat, or social media. If you must visit in person, wear a mask and stay 6 feet apart. Stock up on supplies. Make sure you have enough food, water, batteries, and other essentials to last several days without power. Make sure you protect yourself and others. Cover your coughs and sneezes. Clean surfaces that people touch frequently, like doorknobs, light switches, and remote controls. And please, buy sanitizer that is at least 60% alcohol. And finally, if you feel sick, stay home. From all of us here at Team FEMA, thanks for helping us stay safe this winter.
I'm gonna give you one last look at everything right now. So this is the ice accumulation for this ice storm moving through the area. And this storm moving, I don't know how you would say it, this weather system coming through the area, this is the ice accumulation for it. And then we'll take a look at the road temperatures one last time as well, as we transition to the road temperatures. Road temperatures right now is at 36.5 degrees and still dropping. Air temperature is right at 30 degrees and subsurfaces is at 39.5 degrees. We'll take a look at the Big Clifty weather cam right now, and this is what it's looking like on the Big Clifty weather cam. That ice crystal keeps on getting bigger and bigger, running the I and the E on the Big Clifty weather cam. You can see you can see on the camera right there as well. And we'll take another look at the snow total map. I'll show you what it's showing on the snow total map right now. Less than an inch for everybody else. So we'll give you one last look at the Big Clifty weather cam. Big Clifty weather cam again. That ice crystal that icicle has gotten bigger, as you can tell on that camera right now. We're still keeping that alert day because we're still in an ice storm warning until tomorrow around 6 p.m. And I seen that on the National Weather Service chat a while ago. On Twitter, they have a Twitter feed where you can look at all the chat. You got 2 cars coming down the parkway right now, as you can tell on the Big Clifty weather cam. But we'll take a look at the radar again and show you what the radar is showing right now as we transition to the radar. That freezing rain is still showing up on the radar right now. So that's what the radar is looking like right now. An ice accumulation map. This is what the ice accumulation map is looking like. So we'll give you that ice accumulation map look. So we'll run through everything one more time. This is the ice accumulation map for the whole area. Quarter inch to quarter of an inch to a half an inch for the county. For this area right here in that red shaded area. Here's a live look. Here's a live look at the Big Clifty weather cam right now with that big icicle forming right. That icicle right there on that camera forming. It is pretty cool. And then here's the last look at the radar. This is what the radar is doing right now, and we'll even zoom out on that radar for you as well. And this is what it's looking like across Kentucky right now. So, broadcasting from Big Clifty, Kentucky, I'm Cody Brock with Grayson County Weather.
This is Grayson County Weather.